Hello everybody, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Honestly,
Hello.
I couldn't come up with any sort of stream title, so I just titled what this would probably end up being, which is building and
I saw
yapping.
that.
What else are we gonna do? Oh man. But hello, Steve. And hello to anybody watching the VOD, anybody lurking in chat. I want to serve you chat as well.
Hello.
Ah, that's right.
I didn't stream last week, but I also didn't really accomplish much last week. So it's fine.
Not much was lost. Give me a second here as I open up a Satisfactory modeler just to recheck what the heck I was doing. Ah, that's right. 2,000 iron ore into 67 smelters. Lovely.
I'm trying to get the bauxite back.
Alright. Is this all 67 of them? It might be more. When it comes to power, do I have enough power to power up all of these? Yeah, I'll take, what, 4 megawatts. Also, chat, I'm gonna say this ahead of time. I hear lightning in the distance. Lightning and thunder. So, if I disappear, then you know what happened to me. 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 here. And there's 12 there. 17. $272 megawatts. We have enough? Current consumption, next consumption. Oh yeah. Yeah, we got more than enough headroom. Thank you, Past Zero, for just dealing with this. That being said, now we gotta find a way to connect all of this neatly. I believe that's going to be the hard part, isn't it?
Well, making things look neat is usually the hard part, I think.
Yeah. Making it all make sense for a future version of you to come back to and be like, I understand what past me was doing, is also just another challenge.
I rarely understand past me.
That's no good. So, no. 480 resources per minute. Each one of these takes 30 per minute. We're in a block of 4. By 4, that's exactly 480. Problem is, these are the fastest conveyor belts I have. So depending on how many rows we have, let me see, 3 blocks of 4. There's 3 blocks of 4 here. So that's 3 main conveyor belts. 4, 5. 5 different iron conveyor belts I'm going to need to transport throughout all of this machinery. This in? Yes. Okay, let me just make sure that I know what's happening. Past me was a whimsical asshole is a situation I'm familiar with. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Tell me about it.
Hmm.
This whole ordeal to make sure that I understand what I was doing. It's been rough playing through Satisfactory that way. I wish I was the spreadsheet guy. Unfortunately, I'm not the spreadsheet guy. I'm trying to be.
I like spreadsheets, but I think I like different kinds of spreadsheets.
Probably. I mean, even just like the things that you were describing from the exam that you took, I'm like, I don't understand what's going on, but I feel for you.
True. The more I do here, the more my watchtower tower becomes something.
I fear the day I come upon it.
I just discovered that the ladder that I put at the end when I realized I didn't need to use watchtowers, I covered with a conveyor belt, so I have to put a second one.
Oh, good God. You know what, Chia? I read that message and now I have to come back and actually check whether it's all aligned or not. The things that I put to make sure everything was aligned. Right. It is aligned. Now this is the inputs on this side. Thank goodness for foundations and snapping. I can't imagine life before foundations.
Just in general, or?
Yeah, just in general. What was life before the ability to properly align objects?
I would think probably not as stable.
I would assume it'd be something along the lines of Serbi's Watchtower Tower.
My watchtower tower is very stable.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
I'm very
Nothing tumbles
glad
here.
that the game doesn't simulate physics, or else this would be a whole nother just can of worms that I don't know if either of us are equipped to deal with.
No. That would be... I don't think I'd play it. To be honest, that's probably the main reason I quit playing Valheim.
Oh, did Valheim also simulate that?
It was a lot more realistic in a lot of those types of things. Because like your foundations had to be very specific to like hold up shit. Your torch, you have to keep giving fuel so that it keeps being lit so that you don't die of cold or whatever. I don't know. Too realistic for me. I didn't have that much fun with it.
Damn.
Like I could see why it would appeal to some people, but not for me.
That's fair. Not everything is for everyone. I did not jump onto that Valheim ship that you guys were on for a bit there. Tried to get onto Enshrouded, but I couldn't keep up with y'all.
Enshrouded's building though, I would say it's probably the best crafting, like building in a survival crafting game currently. Like just the way it does it, because it's all voxel based, so it just, I don't know, it just is really clean. It looks really nice.
What does voxel mean?
Basically everything is cubes.
So it's Minecraft.
But not like kind of. I guess Minecraft is, but not really.
Yes, but no.
So
was literally the answer you gave me.
So if you have a wall and it geometrically is defined by a whole bunch of cubes, then if you then say take your pickaxe to it and you break a section of it, it will deform those cubes that you have affected, while the rest will remain as they are. That's why you can do things like climb up the mountain and dig through the terrain and stuff is because it's all voxel based, so it can deform per the voxels that you've broken. It also can do really cool things with light generation, so it's like if you break a hole in the wall, the light can generate through it because voxels have set that up. Whereas usually in a video game, a wall would just be a single deformer, and if regardless of what the visual display is, it would block whatever you're looking at it. To put it as simply as I can.
You know, I can pick up a lot of information from the context clues, but I don't really know a whole lot about that. I'm happy for you or sad for you, depending on the situation.
It's a really cool system. I think it's probably harder to optimize and just kind of more graphically intensive, but actually I'm not sure because it can optimize other things. It's unique. I really love voxel systems.
Gotcha. Gia asked, is it closer to Donkey Kong Bonanza and how they do that?
Probably. I haven't played Donkey Kong Bonanza, so but I just from what I saw briefly of it, the way they destroy terrain, I would guess it probably is. But I don't know that for a fact.
Especially on a Nintendo Switch too, with all that terrain destruction and just a free-form building, that's kind of crazy to think that they were able to achieve that technologically speaking.
Yeah. No, I would guess it's voxels. Usually when you see terrain deformation like that, it's voxels. I'm sure you could do it otherwise, but I wouldn't know how.
Suppose we could build out this way. Yes, okay, I see.
What do we need for the milestone? How do we make that?
I believe that's aluminum.
Is that what I'm working towards?
Yeah.
Okay.
We do indeed.
One of these days, I will get the bauxite to me.
Because at least on my end, I'm working on increasing the production of heavy modular frames because I feel like that's going to be something we're going to need a lot more in the future, especially considering it's one of the base milestone ones. But yeah, I cannot work on aluminum currently.
No, I'm pretty sure that's what I was working on, but I've been so stuck in this stupid bringing back this bauxite.
Oh. Okay.
Nice. Yeah, I did fix the eel. It was actually a very simple problem. It just took going in and diagnosing it. But it's fixed.
From version 1 to version 2. Let's go, baby. Upgrades, people. Upgrades.
Yep. I'm sure, if I were paying attention, 11 Labs probably sent me a message telling me that version was now no longer supported, but I did not.
You pay attention? Never.
Why?
Not you,
it's funny. I can be really observant and not observant at all in completely different things. It just really depends.
I think it really has to do with, well, obviously the scenario, but your personal enjoyment of something, how into it you are.
It's probably true.
I think that a scenario where you most certainly did not pay attention was during that one game with the Doctor Strange making all those portals. You were probably just laughing your ass off at Kiwi threading the needle that you completely ignored your White Fox calling for help and dying to the Psylocke right next to you. That one is
That's true.
a little bit like
I will
not
say,
seeing it.
in my defense that game, I never died to a strange portal.
Well, good for you, Rocket. Tiny squirrel
Unlike
that's
both
able
of
to
my
fly.
friends who both died to the portals.
Right, I need 2. Maybe. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, man. Then you got the random rock formation in my way. Damn it.
That's the worst.
Do I have bombs?
I didn't have a rock formation in my way. I had radiation.
You know, I'd rather deal with the rock than radiation at this point, to be honest.
I'm so close. I can see it.
Oh, no, that's fine.
But I've run out of goddamn push.
So, actually, no, it's got to go in here. I seize it. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. Get. Oh. There we go. This is the frigging giant tick things. Just come wandering and just doing stuff. Okay, it's clipping a little, but we'll just ignore it. It's fine.
Will you ignore it? Is it fine?
Yes, it is. After playing Marvel Rivals with the gang, I'm like, you know what? Maybe imperfection is fine. Maybe even from myself, I can be like, you know, that's okay.
After Kiwi's rant about her teammates.
I mean, yeah. It does really put it into perspective, though, right? Because, like, from Kiwi's perspective, it's understandable why she thinks that way. It's frustrating when people are just goofing off and your Spider-Man is going 0-10 and then blaming everybody else for their failures. But from the same angle, Kiwi is exactly that person to somebody else. AKA whenever I play with Kiwi, it's like, what are you doing? You're just throwing, you're just panicking. But obviously Kiwi will always have some sort of excuse for it. So then I think, well, I'm probably that person for somebody who's much better than me. Who's on my team, looking at me like, what the fuck is that guy doing? Is he an idiot? Does he not play this game 100 hours a day? Despite that being impossible, just like me?
Nah, since I started playing Rivals again, I noticed pretty quickly. I don't know why. I guess we're just not as coordinated as a group. But when I play as a group, I tend to always do worse than when I just play solo.
We're definitely not as coordinated as other groups. And
That's what I have to guess.
the reason why we lose more is definitely because, well, because when we're playing as a group, we're playing against other groups.
Yeah.
And especially for six
Like, I have to
stacking,
figure that.
we're more than likely
Yeah.
not playing against casual people. We're playing against people who are trying to form a team to go and compete in the next tournament. So they're taking it a lot more seriously than we are, that's for sure. There will be those times, though, where we run into a completely casual group and games that we completely stomp the other people and we feel really bad about it. But, you know, it's pretty rare. I think, too, that the lack of coordination does stem from the fact that we have many varying different skill levels within our group and a different understanding of the game or a lack of understanding of each other's play styles.
Yeah. I think that's definitely it. Because, like, there'll be times where it's like, I don't know, just, I don't know, me and Draco or you, me and Robin or something. And it's like, usually in those groups, we do much better. But I also think we probably play together the most. So
Yeah,
we know
I
how
would
each
say
other
so.
plays pretty well at this point.
Like, at this point, whenever Draco makes a call to go in, I know to not spend all my cooldowns to go in. I need to leave something to get out.
For when Draco inevitably goes, never mind.
Never mind, I'm sorry, I debated my team. And that's completely fine. Like, sometimes you don't always make the right call. Shit happens. Situation changes. Somebody randomly ults.
Do I smelt bauxite?
That's a good question. I got no idea. You can look up bauxite in the encyclopedia, though. Or the codex, I think it's called. Let's see here. Bauxite used to produce alumina, which can be further refined into aluminum scrap, required to produce aluminum ingots.
How do I get to the encyclopedia?
You hit O on your keyboard. Then it opens up the menu. Then you can type in bauxite. Then you see what you can do with it. Currently, it looks like you have to put it into a refinery with water, which then creates alumina solution.
With water.
Dissolved alumina extracted from bauxite can be further refined into aluminum scrap for alumina ingot production. So then you send the alumina solution, apparently you mix it with coal, and that comes out as aluminum scrap plus excess water in a refinery. So it looks like a lot of refinery processes here.
Well, fuck.
Good luck with that one.
Bring water up here. Fuck, okay, now I have to
What's your
consider everything.
right?
All that work to get this here.
Well, actually, you're kind of like right above water if you're doing it at the main base.
I am. It just means I have to pump it up.
Yeah, that'll probably take like a couple of 2 or 3 pumps to get it all the way back up. Personally, I recommend creating like a water tower and have that be the highest point of your water pipe system. Pump the water all the way up there, and then from there you can just let it cascade down, and it'll more than likely keep things as stable as possible when it comes to the water flow. At least the easy thing with water is that having it overflow is fine.
Is a fluid buffer? Is that what you're referring to?
Let me see here.
Is there a water tower that I do not know of?
I don't exactly mean like an actual water tower. It is yeah, the fluid buffers.
Okay.
The regular one
Yeah.
and the industrial one. By water tower, I mean you just put it on top of like an elevated position by building it on top of a foundation or something, and then you just pipe it down.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Gravity. If only it didn't have to apply to water. Might alter the scenic view a bit. In some instances, people would say that it alters it in a glorious fashion. 120 per minute. You can transport 480. 240. I can transport 4 of these on 1 conveyor belt. They're all exactly 120. Which they may not be. Oh, joyous math. Oh, there's 3 more over on this side. Get out of here. Stop it. Are they all 120? Looks like it. Hummer. Life before foundations. I may have to experience it here in a second.
No.
Okay, so if anybody is wondering why I'm just like wandering around and looking at things, I'm trying to picture exactly how this is going to work before I start laying down the foundations and whatnot, and I had to think of the logistical routes. Because surrounding this factory, throughout all the areas that I've shaded in, there are a ton of different iron spots that I have to then get a truck to go over and pick up the iron from there and then transport it to here to then be smelted to then be transported again. And now the problem is, how do I get it over to here? This is where I want to begin the delivery process. Perhaps I can make my life easier. Put it maybe over here, cut down the trees. Use this as the pathway in. The terrain is not great for this, but I could just make a highway. That would also mean more concrete and building, but that's kind of what we're here for. What's up, Argoth? Welcome to hell. I could build like a little sorting depot or something over here, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Can't wait to finish this by 2027. That's where your projects are, but it might take even longer than mine.
Maybe.
Road. Leading that way. Then we can have lifts. But like once the trucks drop them off, how would I have to separate them? So when it comes to a truck depot, there's only like 2 ways that the iron comes out. Guess I just have to do splitter math.
Splitter math.
My favorite. That or actually, looking at this. Yeah, we got 2 out. Oh shit, I completely forgot. Where am I gonna get the fuel for all this shit? Ah. Okay. We don't use trucks, and maybe I can use a train instead. And then with the train, it'll transport it using electricity, which is a lot easier to source. Then I have to build a train station. Okay. Yeah. We only have 2 out as well. And my fastest conveyor belt is 480 per minute. And considering my current facility, it requires 5 480 per minute inputs. Which, if I wanted to go at max capacity, that would mean 3 different train stations.
Do we have heavy modular frames somewhere?
Heavy modular frames should be stacking up in the one box that is separate from all the rest in the storage facility.
Ah, yes. Okay.
I kind of just put it there in solidarity because it was a temporary thing. But definitely gonna have to adjust that as well. Okay, then maybe the plan changes here. This is the direction where expansion will happen. This terrain is somewhat open. I could just build it attached to here. And then I flip all the input conveyor belts going from that side to be from this side. Why is life so difficult? I just want my iron. I mean, I've got my iron, but it's like, I want it faster. I don't want to leave my PC on all night every single time.
Yeah. That is true.
What is? The fact that I don't want to leave my PC on all night every single time?
That is also true.
Given the context there, B, when you're in a collab with somebody, if you want to read out a comment without muting, you read it out to me so I can understand it. Just like, yeah, that's true.
Right.
What's true?
The character from the Owl House got her head cut off, and she's just like a person, kind of. She's like a witch, but like not like made of sand or some shit. She just got her head cut off, and it was okay.
The hell's happening in that series?
I don't know, I've only seen 1 episode so far, but it was fun.
Of course, this would create issues. What's up, Jose? Welcome to hell. Ah, boy. Okay. Nope, not you, truck station. Not today. So I need a train station, and then it connects to a freight platform. I guess one train can have multiple different freight cars. 32 slot capacity. I wonder how it loads. I don't know how trains work in this game. Like, if I have multiple different freight cars, would it load it on the freight cars evenly? If it goes through multiple different stops, and then unloads them evenly? Or does it stack on the frontmost one first?
If I know.
Hmm. You've been here for 20, just lazy to type letters? Gotcha, gotcha. I am too. Even for YouTubers I like to support. I rarely ever leave comments. Even on their live streams.
Same. I'm a lurker.
Is there a D&D monster called a lurker?
That I know of off the top of my head, but I wouldn't be surprised.
It feels like a name for like some sort of aquatic monster that lurks beneath the surface. Snatches people up.
They pump fluid. Thank you for your words of wisdom.
The pipes. They pump fluid.
They do, in fact.
I am so happy that you've learned of this fact now.
Can I put pipe holes?
You did? I'm so happy for you, Serbian.
No.
You're
I
growing.
said, can I? Hey, can I put pipe holes? It's a question.
What do you mean by pipe holes? Is my question
Like,
to your question.
through a wall with a pipe.
Through a wall? I mean, yeah, you can just drag it through a wall. There's also the pipeline wall hole, the pipeline floor hole. There are options within the logistics
Do we
menu.
have those?
Yeah, we have them already.
Oh, I didn't see them.
And then just on the next category underneath pipelines.
Nice. Yeah.
God, how do people do this shit, man? I guess once you play the game and you kind of like know how it goes, it's not too difficult to figure out.
Yeah. Go figure, once you've played the game and understand how it works, it's easier to do things.
I never realized that. It's a revelation, truly. You know, at the very least, as we've been going through this game, I haven't had the issue of like when I was playing Total War and people were asking me to go and get random like lore traits by defeating them. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. Of course, I learned about it much later on, but fact still remains. I should What was even worse was when Kiwi got in the game. They started asking
Oh,
Kiwi for
yeah?
that. Kiwi didn't even know how to heal her own armies or move them, let alone how to play video games. So,
Rip.
okay, we just put that over there. Wait, platforms, cars. Holy good mother of God. A buffer stop, huh? I guess I should, but it's still the same old materials. So we need concrete, wires, modular frames, the whole lot of things. I don't know if I'm going to have enough inventory space for all this, but we'll figure it out. Personally, I really love the music of this game, but damn, that I wish it played more.
Yeah.
It's so rare to actually ever hear it, and sometimes it just disappears. Honestly, I maybe should be hearing it right about now, but because my audio is bugged, it's just not there.
That's part of the reason I like having the jukebox around. I just have music now.
Isn't that great that you can actually hear music from the jukebox?
It is great.
Man. What do I gotta do? Just open my own, like, copyright-free Spotify playlist or some shit? Just open in the background?
That's exactly. Wait, do I...
Yes?
Okay, I need aluminum solution, and then I turn that into aluminum strength.
Yeah. You mix it with coal. You don't figure out how the trucks work was already intricate enough. Now I gotta figure out trains. Hopefully drones are like a one-stop solution of, hey, here's a drone station here. Here's a drone station there. Go from here to there. Imagine if it's not, and you actually have to program it to fly in a certain pattern. At that point, I'll say, you know, I've been glad to have experienced Satisfactory. We should do something else.
Damn.
I'm gonna lie, I also have my own limits. I'm trying to break them and trying to learn, but man, this game asks a lot of you. Give me all this. And welcome back to the lab, Indestructible. Hope you enjoy your stay. And all the benefits being a member provides. I also need more plastics. Should have plenty at the base, though. Let me just top that off. I'm changing, Serby. I'm slowly changing.
I see.
I went over to your factory to pick up concrete. When I left, I saw a crooked and diagonal conveyor belt and I felt nothing about it.
You felt nothing.
It didn't even faze me. Now the question is this a good or a bad thing?
Who can say?
I don't know. Definitely not moi. Need more plastic, more encased industrial beams, more modular frames.
Where do I have coal?
Also need pipes. I'm glad that you can ping things in game, but man, having the map open on the side which shows you where the resources are exactly helps you so much when it comes to planning things out.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the update, they've given you the option to just completely make all those things obsolete by randomizing all the resource nodes.
Oh dang, really?
Yeah.
Is that live now or is not yet?
It is available now, yes. Many experienced Satisfactory players are putting themselves through hell and back again. It's not just that either. There's also a modifier for the milestones. So instead of like, you know, give me 10 copper this or whatnot, it'll say give me 1,000 copper sheets as your first milestone. Masochists, the lot of you. But in many ways, I'm happy that they decided to put that in. Because it certainly helps with people who have thousands upon thousands of hours in this game already to change things up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
100 times, close the tab immediately. Yeah, I can't even blame you there, Chia. I would very much be the same. I'd be like, you know what? I got other things to do. If you really like the game, though, that's cool. I love me some video games, and I don't mind grinding. Heck, I'm still playing Duet and Abyss. And then I play Monster Hunter, and I play Grand Blue, and I play all these games that I have to grind in. I enjoy the grind. But if it's an unreasonable grind, then maybe, just maybe, I'm not into it.
Yeah, it depends on two factors for me. Like, is the grind fun? And does the grind give me something worth the effort?
Yeah. I think that threshold is going to be different for everybody as well.
Oh yeah.
Probably different depending on your current like life situation too.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I worked a standard 9 to 5, I don't know if I'd come back and just want to like AFK farm some shit in DNA. I don't know if I feel up to that.
Yeah.
It definitely requires that fun, active gameplay, at least for me, that provides me with something worthwhile with enough attempts.
Mm-hmm. Ugh.
And as long as it's a single player game, At the very least, there's always the benefit of, if you know a little bit of programming, you can adjust some modifiers.
I feel like nowadays, even some single-player games are running anti-cheat stuff.
Really? That's fucking stupid.
I agree.
This is a product that I have bought, and I wish to play it in the way that I want to play it. If I am not enjoying it anymore, and the use of these modifiers would help me enjoy it more, what are you to say that I cannot do this? Who are you? There's a car out front for you, Serby.
You're out here to put me out of my misery.
Quick, send the hit squad. The fish is working on the aluminum factory. It must not be completed,
Whoa.
or else the world will implode.
They took one look at my methods and they said, nope, how about we don't?
Let's not. Actually, big brain theory here, Serby. So, from what I'm assuming how the trains work, they work by there is a train station where the actual car of it stops, and then the loading part of it, you will have to attach it to that. But I can separate where the iron is loaded onto if I simply add empty sections in between there. And then the next like car that it's supposed to go into, I'll just add it at their respective station. And at the final station, I have it unload every single one of the cars. I don't know if that's how that's gonna work, but it's time to find out.
It's okay, Argoth. It doesn't matter if they put me out of my misery. I will never miss a session on Sundays.
Cheating in a single-player game? Is your depravity no end, you monster? I'm sorry, Steve. I'm sorry to have disappointed you in this way. But the reality of it is, who cares? Entertainment is entertainment. If you're not entertained, then why are you doing it? Why do you play video games? It's
Some
funny.
people care a little bit too much about shit.
A little bit. But it's also kind of funny coming from me because I was sort of in that headspace a little bit, having to get out of it. Like, this is content. I won't play games unless if it's for content. And my life during that portion sucked immensely. Nothing was fun.
Oof.
All right. Well, if it works in this fashion and now it's coming from this
With
side.
the refiners, if the material side of it gets full and doesn't have anywhere to dump it, will it keep making the liquid side of it?
I think the material side is fine, as long as there's enough material on both ends. Of course, the conveyor belts will get stuck, but
No, like with the production end of it. Like currently, I don't have the silica going anywhere. Will it keep making aluminum solution when it can't stack any more silica?
oh, I see. I see what you mean. So, when you're producing something from a refinery, if there is a maximum of one thing, it will end up clogging because
It'll stop both.
yeah, during
That's
the
right.
actual process of it, it won't be able to finish the process because it creates the byproduct. And if there's not enough space to store the byproduct, then it just stops the entire process altogether.
They say, is there an incinerator that I could dump it into? But I guess that's the awesome sink.
If it's a solid object, it would be the awesome sink. If it's a liquid, that's where you have to really make sure that your measurements are down.
No, it's the solid, because I don't need silica powder at all. I've already, like, maxed out on that shit.
Then yeah, just send the silica powder into an awesome sink.
Okay. I'm just gonna build a new one over here.
All right.
Like, can you guys hear Batman? He sounds so far away to me.
Batman is like on the other side of the world for me, but I guess that's accurate. This is the input. Yeah, it's separated out a little bit. Okay. Thing is, it doesn't have to be every single conveyor belt that comes from this side. So maybe only 4 of them are necessary. So we have 5. Yeah. I could expand it later in the future, but I don't need the next one. Because there are 6 iron that is over on this side. And let's see here. I'll be getting 720 iron per minute. That's exactly 1.5 conveyor belts that I currently have. So I guess I'll just have to have the half join into something else. The scientists and the survey are building again after Zero's internet went nuclear. It's a miracle. Oh, don't go calling it a miracle just yet. Virgil is slowly approaching me, and there's nothing I can do to stop him. Just so inconvenient.
And that's the only thing that I would give the storm that is approaching versus, like, I forget what the actual song's name is, but Devil Trigger is a better song, but that one's more me mobile. It can come up more.
Okay, that is something I think everybody can agree on. I Am the Storm That Is Approaching is just so hilarious, in given the whatever context you use it in.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, chat, don't look at me. This is some no foundation behavior. I know you expect better of me, but I don't care anymore at this point. I just want this shit done. What's up, Arsa? Welcome to hell. I don't know why I'm doing this bit, don't ask me. right by the cactus. Okay. Do I really need this like landing platform thing here? I mean, there's enough space to have it run underneath. That could work, actually. So it's 120, 120, 120. I merge it all into one line. This one line could be our Lotmost line over here. And I can do so like right here. Zeus decided to be merciful. For all we know, he could simply be planning some other nefarious scheme. Perhaps he did not wish to ruin this stream. But considering the fact we...
rude on this.
Yeah?
If you ruin the stream, it'd be rude.
I mean, yeah. But he has ruined our Resident Evil 9 stream 2 times in a row now.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he may be planning to do it a 3rd time.
Yeah, he'll let us have the Satisfactory stream to let our guards down, and then Yoink takes the Resident Evil again.
Yeah. Yeah. I highly suspect that may happen. But hopefully not. We shall see. Maybe he just hates Resident Evil 9. You know, maybe he wasn't really a big fan of it. He's like, I've always loved the Resident Evil series. What the fuck are these retcons? Damn you, Capcom, damn you. I smite all the people who play your games.
Damn.
That's some petty shit that Zeus would totally do.
True.
It's not a straight line. But life's good when you don't care. Merge.
Is it you? Aluminum casing. No, I need aluminum ingots. How do I make aluminum ingots?
You're not gonna believe this, Serby. But you might have to smelt them.
I think I need the pounder because I didn't see it in the smelter.
Shit.
Yep. Oh, you know what I need?
Yeah?
Fucking silica. You know,
The silicone that you're dumping?
it's fine.
You know, at least you can just shift the awesome sink out.
Yeah. That's okay. It's funny because that means that it kind of cycles itself because the aluminum, when you finish refining it, makes more water.
Yeah, I found that a lot of the like refinery recipes that they made are kind of meant to be like a cycle, as it were. Especially if you get some of the alternate recipes, where like the plastic and the rubber, where a lot of the waste product you can actually just turn into more of the actual product that you need, which is great.
Yeah. I do like that.
Okay. I'm still a no power having ass, but you know, sometimes you're born quirkless.
Damn.
unfortunately, my name is not Midoriya. I will not be
I
going
did
plus
not
ultra.
play the Marvel Tokon beta. But I heard from Zero and the rest of them that it was a lot of fun. That is good to hear.
Diplomacy! All are equal beneath doom.
Oh.
I've seen some leaked footage of Carnage as well. The
Yeah.
animations for it are fucking sick, dude. They're sick. Can't wait to see the full
Like to
reveal.
hear it.
I do not pre-order games. I do not encourage people to pre-order games. I spent $100 pre-ordering Marvel Tokon. I need that shit in my life now. My life is empty until August 6th. There's literally nothing worthwhile to do until Marvel
Deal.
Tokon. That is factually incorrect, but I will uphold that for the bit. I was playing a mean Doom. Why, thank you, Rick. I would personally disagree, considering I did the auto combos mixed with a couple of specials to make things look a little fancier. But hopefully, when the game fully releases, I can go sicko mode in the training. They'll have some sort of like character tutorial to help me figure out how to play the guy. And someday, I'll be Doom. Someday, the world will know that all must bow before Doom. Until then, just gotta make sure I don't mash auto combos. Don't be a noob.
Argoth says he's disappointed and his day is ruined.
I already told Argoth I was going to do this. Why are you disappointed now? You knew this would be happening. You knew! I had been saving so much money. Marvel Tokon has done great things for me, in fact. Whenever, like, a gacha game that I play releases a bikini skin for a girl that I really like, I'm like, you know what? This is half of the cost that I could be spending into buying Doom. So I will not. I will refrain. So honestly, Marvel Tokon's doing me a big favor here. Now, if only Sony wasn't involved.
Oof.
Roger that, Steve. Have a good night's rest. Thanks for swinging by. If you met Doom himself, would you ask him for the plans to make your own Doom gun? No, but I would ask him, who animated that super? I need him in my life. I will marry him. Or her. You never know. There are many people on the Arxis team. I cannot single out one of them. Such a good animation, though. Well, we should have known. It's Arxis. What else was it gonna be?
Yeah.
really should reveal it soon. Because it's like, it's August 6th. We still have like, what? 4 characters who we've never seen the gameplay of? What about Loki? What about Hulk? And of course, Deadpool.
What do you like?
You're finally tying the knot with Leo? Congratulations? Well, I'll only tie the knot with Leo if he was the one who worked on that animation. If Leo did not animate the super for Doom and Marvel Tokon, then the wedding's canceled.
Dang. You're real picky with your relationships, aren't you?
I highly value my maidenless status. You think I'd give it up that easily?
Only for Doom and Doom Associates.
I can't believe how awesome Doom is. I can't believe I thought he was an absolute jobber this entire time. I made so many mistakes.
The movies did him dirty.
They did. And the Fan 4 stick, bro, was some sort of weird goat man.
What?
He had hooves. But after we learned about the Marvel Universe, that was apparently the Doom from a different version of the comics.
I don't know that one.
I forget the name for it. Was it the Superior Ord? No. No, it was some sort of adjective. But that doesn't help anybody.
I assume we need aluminum casings.
I believe so. Oh, wait. What comic line was the maker from, Zerby?
The Ultimate Universe?
Yeah, that one. That was the Doom from that universe, apparently.
I see.
That's why people are like, you know, we could have Miles Teller return as the Maker. Sure, the Fan 4 stick was a shitty movie, but we kind of had the perfect multiversal event that's about to happen. Ultimate Doom at mid aura. Yeah, he kind of did. He was not cooking. Yeah. Well, also you're kind of living in the same universe as the Maker, so it's like it's hard to be a villain when you got the villain right there. Okay, that's 480, 480. Well, actually, no. No, 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 no. What am I doing? Math is not mathing. Ah, that's why math is not mathing. But even if math did not math, there would be 1 cent left over. It's fine. We can always expand in the future. Maker was worse than Doom. I mean, yeah. Yeah, Maker is like Doom usually has an objective that leads to something that he benefits from or that Varia benefits from. There's always an ulterior motive. The Maker was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The insane things that he even did to alternate versions of himself is kind of unforgivable. Let alone what he did to Sue. I get that the lead up to that was a rough situation where he was between a rock and a hard place, but like, I don't know, man. Priorities. Doom did nothing wrong, he's just a silly Billy. Okay, you know what? We can't abide by that. Like, I love Doom, but he can't exactly go around
Doom's
saying
done a
he
bit
did
wrong.
nothing wrong.
Just a bit.
I believe there was like the argument that during the whole like One World Under Doom event, yeah, sure, Doom ruled the world and was a tyrannical leader who provided healthcare and prevented crime. And the majority of people actually quite benefited from it, even though they were living under a tyrant. But, ultimately, you know, you're not free. You're still under Doom's whims. So, like, if he decides to do something, then, well, you're fucked.
Send a Doombot on your ass.
He's got many. Too many. I wonder if it's like a Doom versus Doom matchup in Marble Tokon. He'll probably make a comment of like, what is this Doom bot? What are you doing here? No, you're the Doom bot. And then they do the Spider-Man meme.
Yeah.
We can agree Magneto did nothing wrong. I don't know exactly everything that Magneto has done. I kind of don't believe that. I understand his intentions more, though, and I sympathize with him more.
I would say, yeah, Magneto has definitely done things wrong, but so has like Charles Xavier has done lots of things wrong too. So
Yeah, I sympathize more with Magneto than I do Charles. Not gonna lie.
honestly.
I also feel like Magneto's theme song in Marvel Tokon pretty much just like summarizes his character so well. It's one of the few songs with lyrics, and I believe like really the only line there is something along the lines of, I do not seek sympathy, all for my brethren, and that's it. And you know what? Yeah, I get that. I feel that. No, wait, it's I do not seek understanding. There you go. All for my brethren. Banger of a song. I know we don't do music reactions, but honestly, I'd be kind of down if you're down for that, Serby.
Yeah. Whenever we can find time for it.
Yeah. I'm kind of waiting to, like, for all the characters to release first before we start doing any of that stuff.
Maybe it'd be fun to do a
Character design?
Design, yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. You can get Kiwi on that too, because Kiwi absolutely loves danger. I should have known Kiwi was into robot girls.
Not the most surprising thing.
Yeah. There was a comic where Doom and Rocket team up to see what was the beginning of the universe before the Big Bang, only to realize that Doom caused the Big Bang. Well, of course he did. It's Doom. I find it pretty funny though. It's like, at what point in the process did we decide this is the character? Doom will be the guy who is basically that guy, that villain, that man. When literally the entire fabric of the universe is torn apart, who will be there to keep things together? Die, Doom. Could have been anyone.
When you say, like, who is most likely to both save and destroy the universe, it would be Doom.
I guess given his personality and hubris sometimes. Yeah, I can see that. I could send this under, actually. Yeah, I'll send it under. I wonder if it was like also due to the fact that he was a Fantastic Four villain. The Fantastic Four were like Marvel's first family. That he was like one of the... Well, he's definitely wasn't the first villain that Marvel had, for sure. But the Fantastic Four was kind of like their starting point into popularity, if I remember correctly.
They're definitely among the first to really take off for Marvel. Fantastic Four and Spider-Man were really big.
Yeah. I think he gets more involved with like the bigger picture of Marvel, more so than a lot of the Spider-Man villains, considering that I assume a lot of Spider-Man villains, well, we learned about Venom and how he's basically holding the universe together as well, but at the beginning, Spider-Man was very much a street-level hero, right? Whereas the Fantastic Four from the get-go were more of like the fantastical side of things, so I can definitely see that being one of the reasons.
Yeah, most of Spider-Man's like main rogues gallery are pretty small when you compare them to someone like Doom.
Yeah. Where's the Hobgoblin? Where is he?
The Hobgoblin?
Yeah.
I mean, he's also just a small-time dude.
No.
I'm still curious if we're going to get a payoff on that in the MCU. Because, like, naming Spider-Man's best friend Ned Leeds is so intentional. Where it's like, is he going to become Hobgoblin? Are they going to do anything with that? Probably not. But it's like, why name him that if you're not going to do anything with it? I don't know.
I mean, we have a character named Jimmy Woo, but I don't think they're going to introduce the Agents of Atlas anytime soon.
Yeah. Have we've seen a couple members of the Agents of Atlas, or am I crazy?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen all the Marvel media, so.
I don't remember anymore. For Token, I'm leaning towards Loki, but having not played any of them yet, who knows?
Oh, I hope Loki clicks with you.
Loki look cool.
And then what a twist! You're actually looking at a certified Deadpool main.
I did use Deadpool in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 when I played against my brother.
Man. MVC3 was so much fun. If only Kate and I could even get into a game together.
That is so sad.
Yeah. It's Marvel, baby. Marvel netcode.
Ugh. What else do we need aluminum for? I'm making aluminum casing right now.
Oh, damn. We take a look.
Do you need aluminum on your side? I could put an output over there for you.
Let's see. It doesn't look like it. Apparently, we can use aluminum to make a hazmat suit.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Okay. So, of the recipes that we have available, I assume... Wait, you're making casings? Can you make aluminum sheets?
Is that in a, not a constructor? What's it?
Let's see. For aluminum sheets, you need to combine it in an assembler. You combine aluminum ingots with copper ingots, and that makes MacLeod aluminum sheet.
Yes, I can make aluminum sheets.
Yeah, we're currently going to need that for the milestone that we have right now.
Okay.
It looks like the aluminum sheets, outside of the hover pack as well as the hazmat suit, can then be put into an assembler to become a heatsink, or a manufacturer to become a battery, which I feel like these two are going to be quite useful in the distant future.
Yep.
As for aluminum casings, seems like it can be made into quite a few things. It can also be made into a heatsink, looking like a different recipe. Oh yeah, it's a different recipe. And a radio control unit enhances and directs radio signals. Thank you, game. Why would we need radio signals? I assume for the drone, maybe?
That would make sense to me.
You know what, Zero? That's fine. Don't look at it. Actually, no, I do have to. Can't make it like this. Merge.
Copper ingots. Interesting.
Ooh, yeah, that is a bit of a problem, isn't it? This is why, when you think you have enough space, no, you don't. still do it like this. Have it go across and over. Like so. Yeah. Okay. We're cooking. And then I suppose we can have, I guess it depends on the underground territory, what's happening underneath us right now, but could have it just pop up right here. Connect from there to there. I'm sure that at least as long as I separate the units well enough, once the iron comes in, if it clogs one machine, it'll probably send it out a different hole from the train station. And so inevitably it'll be fine. But it might take a little bit of time. Sure, I could figure out some fancy mechanism to make a load balance system. But I don't care enough. Don't need to do the math. The math needs to work for me instead. Valid conveyor belt shape. What are you talking about here? Too curvy? Yeah, too curvy. Okay. Impossible. I'm out of materials.
Welcome to my life.
I feel like
I run to grab more enhanced steel beams.
They're so good. I need to make more factories for them because we're using up a lot of them, to be honest.
Yeah. We don't have very much in the box anymore.
Yeah. It was a good supply at first. Give me this. Sometimes you can never have enough. This is only the tier 4 stuff. How high does it actually go? We got tier 10 conveyor belts. Maybe tier 7. Tier 7 sounds a little more reasonable. It's going so fast that the moment your character steps on it, you die. This sounds horrible. Well, I'm glad that you think so, Draco. It means that your perception of reality is not tainted. Yet. I don't know how long it's been since you and the peeps have played Satisfactory, but it feels like you've been away from it long enough to not think, yes, this is perfect. The factory must grow. And look at it. I come back to the main hub and Serby's got a fancy schmancy little setup over there.
What did I do?
I mean, you expanded your factory. Your factory grew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we are just out of industrial beams here. What is happening to the production line of this, actually? Did something happen to it?
My chat is threatening me, saying I'm gonna become part of the Warhammer community soon.
What?
Something happening that I don't know about?
Servy's going part of the Warhammer community? I wasn't made aware of this.
Me either.
Top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? You guys are about to get started on petroleum? Don't think we're even there yet.
No, I did not say heresy.
It goes down this way.
No such thing.
Into here. Here it comes down to here, and then we have the smart splitter. Any undefined overflow, that's all correct. Time to redo all the Warhammer lore reactions with Serby. Infinite content, baby. That is something that I was talking about with Serby, though. Like, I think Serby would actually enjoy the Warhammer stuff.
Probably.
It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
There's never enough time. Tell me about it, man.
That is very true.
Wait a minute.
I can't answer questions like that because I don't know what loyalist or traitor means. I'm not going to go and define myself into something before I even know what it is.
Well, you see, loyalists are loyal. Traitors are traitorous. What are you, Serby? I know you. Cannot hide your true self from me.
See, loyalist and traitor are those terms that are super dependent on who they would be loyal or treacherous to.
Who else would you be loyal
that does
to?
make a difference.
If not the God Emperor of mankind.
I don't know who that is.
Heresy. Okay. I mean, the pipeline seems fine. Maybe it's just the production speed is kaput. Kersplankered, if it were. Yeah, it's fine. But why is there no items coming in? Let's just go find out. Ah, man. Why do we have to go and make a mega factory? Oh. Oh, here comes transport.
I will save all of my Warhammer opinions until eventually I learn about Warhammer.
No,
you can keep
Serby.
asking, I'm not gonna answer.
No, tell me now.
No.
Oh, yeah. It is sending it. It's just not a whole lot is coming through. I would have to increase the production of that. Let me check my charts as to where the source of this is coming from. And how much. So that'd be... oh my god. You guys do not want to see this absolute mess of a mind map.
Is it more or less of a mess than my factory?
It is less of a mess than your factory, but still a pretty big mess for me. Yeah, I see. So our total production of encased industrial beams is 8 per minute. That is not enough.
No. No, not quite.
Oh wait, no, there's hope. I see this other line that says 4. 12 per minute. You know what? Never mind. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to upgrade that.
Do I know the sea creature hacks on the top of my head?
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just have to do that before I finish my iron factory.
Today.
Oh, what did you say?
Said my brain's kind of fried today. I can't come up with things on the spot.
Damn, sir, you can't come up with a bit? Well, what about your career in stand-up comedy?
Never stood a chance.
Oh no, Servy, but you had such a great thing going on, you know? Being a fish and all that. That was a unique thing for you. Alright.
Dude, 2 days in a row of exams, they'll do it to you.
Oh, it will. I don't blame you. Right. Oh boy. Increase production.
No?
East industrial beams. 2. We have to set up the logistics. Set up train stations for transporting iron. Why do we say iron when you spell it iron?
I think people would get confused if you called it Iran.
But why do we spell it iron then? Do we? Am I spelling this wrong? No. Iron.
I feel like you could say that about a lot of things.
Iron.
Why are read and red spelled the same?
Iron. Iron. Ingot. English is weird, man.
True.
To be fair to all other languages as well, they're also weird. Everybody's weird. Okay. You know what, Serby? Maybe we should call it here. I have just found out that I have another monumental task before my other monumental task that I have to do. And I'm like, bruh. Bruh.
Well, I have officially started production on, what are they called? The fucking
Aluminum?
sheets. Yeah.
Roger that. Yeah, we need 100 for the hover pack. And we need them in order to make the hover pack. And apparently the hover pack is just better than our normal jetpack things here. Because we can just float in the air and then we build stuff while we're floating in the air. I think that would make things a lot easier.
I see.
Someday, us humans will have the power of light. Now I truly understand that line from Invincible. Do you see what they have to do to copy a fraction of our power? And we're currently the tiny little humans who are doing all the things to copy a fraction of their power. But
I don't know,
someday we'll
Draco.
get
My
there.
stream always has more delay than zeros. It is what it is.
That doesn't make any sense. You're living in the States too. It should be a lot better for you.
I don't know. My stream's just always delayed.
Well, anyways, my dudes, we're gonna wrap things up here and come back and build some more and yap some more and probably discover that we have yet another monumental task before the monumental task that leads up to the monumental task.
I'm just glad I finally got the fucking bauxite here and it's making aluminum now. That took me a very long time.
It's such a great feeling once you start actually producing the thing that you're working on.
Oh, you know what I can do? I have enough. I can complete the milestone right now.
Oh,
Just
actually,
really
yeah, we
fast.
can see that first. I can sit there and not hear the dialogue.
Good.
Yeah.
Into the thing.
This is my first time seeing
Ta-da!
you. Ma. That's all you get to hear, chat. Ma.
It's like an ult getting cut off in Rivals. Soup!
We. Pure. Armed and...
It might have been like Heroes video, I don't remember. But they walked up, they're like, "Hi, strangers, bite!"
What?
Just said bye. But yeah.
Pure cow. When your Scarlet Witch ults into the entire enemy team alone. Thanks, Scarlet Witch. You really did good.
Bye-bye.
Later, dudes. Bye.
Bye.
Why I had the crazy eyes this entire time? When did that happen? Ah!